His brother coming out, Master Chef. Master Chef was the grand champion crossbred boar at the World Pork Expo last year. Ryan Stolkris was a judge. If you heard Ryan's comments about the boar, he thought this boar was the unique breeding boar in the whole barn and was not afraid to use him as champion. Again, pedigree, half-baked, times blind luck, are you my sister? He is a stress carrier. You need to know that. His pigs have extra look. They're extra special. He is priced at $100 a dose. This is Master Chef.
I want to interrupt Bobby real quick. I'll go back to what he said a minute ago about those black ones. I can tell you everywhere that I've been in the last 2 years, you've heard me say this, you've been around me very long, my favorite color is good. Bow-legged is never good. And every time I go look at a boar somewhere, everybody makes an excuse about a rear leg and about, why that one's pushed out and why that one's bowed out and how he got old. And there's no excuses to be made here, guys. And you just get behind that guy and study the way that hock and his hips all tied together goes right through his ankle, and he's square and secure, and he's an old boar. Very few of them do that with a good, strong pastern set. That one that just went out was really good. The black color thing is ridiculous to me. It's absolutely ridiculous. What color was the champion crossbred gelded Ohio this time? Was she all black? There's a bear that wins last year somewhere that was a killer, all black. I saw a bear out of him 3 days ago in Champaign County. It was reserve FFA. I used to be reserving the open show. Had that much white on him. He wasn't bow-legged and he wasn't messed up. He was fat-legged, dense, tall-shouldered, and good built. If he had that much more top shape, I don't know where I'd ended with him. So again, I'm on my soapbox again, Kevin. I apologize. Color doesn't matter. If he's red and white and polka dotted, I don't care. That one's really good.
Tell you this a little bit about their sire. He was down at Belton, and the Baker brothers brought him out, and he was a best man super monster, and he was my favorite boar of the show. And was talking to George Cooper there, and I actually kind of talked George into buying that boar, and he brought $8,000, and I used him. We used him pretty hard that first season. That boar died after the first collection. So that's why you probably hadn't heard a lot about that sire. That was a bear-making dude. He was square, had the same kind of hip and pin set this hog had, the rib shape. We bred about 10 sows to him, 8 or 10, and I was going to do it again. And then he had an untimely death. The mother we bought out of OIE was by the Lovelace family and out of a Heimer boar. She come off the hill there, and I saw her out there in the ring and just fell in love. The time I got back to her, I got back to that young lady showing that gilt. When I figured out she wasn't going to make the sale, she was right out of it, and got that gilt bought on the spot. After I walked away, about 7 or 8 people gathered around, was trying to bid on the gilt, but they said they'd come talk to me. That didn't go too good for them. We took her home and bred her to half-baked. So them things are bred really good. They've got an excellent mama. That sow's still in production. She makes boars about every litter. Just don't be scared to use this pair of boars. I'm telling you, they'll make better pigs. They'll make consistent litters, win counties, state fairs, whatever you want to do with them. But really good pair of boars.
As Scott said, he has sired champions. We've gotten calls in. I did not even know that we sent semen to Montana, but Platte County, Montana, champion overall market hog, was a Master Chef, and there's been several others scattered across the country. This is Master Chef.